YouTube, we are back. We're back, bigger, stronger than ever. What is going on, traders? We guys crushed it today. In today's video, I'm going to go over the best trades that were taken today, as well as preparing you guys to trade the best setups at the best prices. I would like to make something clear. I'm extremely bullish on the stock market moving forward. And I'm going to prepare you guys to make the most amount of money possible in tonight's video. I'm going to show you why I'm bullish, and I'm going to show you the best levels to be bullish at and waiting for the confirmation. Let's get into today's video. So, first things first, we ended up gapping up on the day. In the Daily Sniper Discord today, guys, I ended up even telling everyone, listen, if 585 holds, it's an empty pocket straight to 586. But this is a great risk reward for shorts here. And ended up dumping immensely here. And then I said to put your sloping resistance in. Okay, we are going to connect the high of the day to the second high of the day at 584.64. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I ended up putting in this trend line right here. As soon as we ended up putting in a high, and then we made a lower high and had a sell-off, this is where I ended up alerting the best levels to be doing shorts at 584. We made a lower high, right? So we put our trend line in, and then we're not touching calls until the trend line breaks. And thank God that someone is out here telling people this information and not trying to buy calls this entire way down. So we ended up catching those puts first thing in the morning. We're able to identify this right off the bat. Then what did we end up doing? As soon as SPY ended up breaking out of the sloping resistance, I hopped on stream. I waited for, and this is a small play, and this is nothing brag worthy, but I made my daily goal in this micro of a play. So I'm not buying calls anywhere here. I'm waiting. But then we break out of sloping resistance. Right here was the best risk to reward for puts. I did not take puts because I knew SPY was strong. I knew CPI was tomorrow. And my time in this industry, I have realized that SPY, specifically on big FOMC, CPI days, regardless of where the move goes in the up or the downside, it usually ends up flat on the day. So down here, I was able to identify that. I knew that, right? When did I get calls? I just simply waited for, this was a quick scalp. We broke through 583. As soon as we back tested and came back down, I bought 582 calls and rode these things to the moon, right? This doesn't look like a big move, but yo, 30 cents on your contracts, get out of here. You size in with 20 contracts, you make $600 in 10 minutes, right? And we sold the move. A lot of people that I was live streaming with today too, they ended up re-entering the same trade and got back-to-back trades, triple back-to-back trades. And then look what happened. Ended up having a massive sell-off, okay? So we're not tracing puts here. We didn't get a good rejection from 583. We didn't get a good rejection of our key level, the previous support of the day, right here at 582.39. We sliced through it. So you don't buy calls on price action like this. Look at it just dump and dump and dump. But look exactly what happened. Look where we end up closing, and look where we currently are right now. Flat. SPY closed flat on the day. No big move happened. We had PPI data come in today. Okay? PPI data ended up coming in less than expected. Extremely bullish. Okay? Sorry, I screwed that up. SPY ended up coming the news came on extremely bullish for the stock market. That's why we had our original gap up. Right? And we're holding here, and then we ended up selling off. So we have CPI data tomorrow. CPI data. Now, let's zoom out, okay? This is what I like to do. Why am I bullish on the stock market? I think SPY's oversold. People think it's still overbought. Whatever. Everyone has their opinions. Look at my mouse right here, right? Let's look at a good floor, right? Let's put it conservatively at 580 to 581. Look at every time we come back down to this level, right? Look at all the bounces here. Look at all the bounces. Look at all the bounces. Look when we rejected it. Look at the sell-off. Look when we hold the support. Look at it, right? And then look, as soon as we cracked it, we immediately bounced. We ended up putting in a higher low than yesterday and a higher high, which means what? In the last 2 days, SPY's bullish. Higher high, higher low. We ended up filling the last gap that we had on SPY in this range, okay? SPY ended up having a gap at 576.70. This is, if you've been watching my YouTube videos, I've been telling you guys, this is the best level to be buying call options on the SPY, to be investing in the stock market, period. This was the best risk to reward trade buying in here. Look, as soon as we filled this gap, we went from 575 pretty much to 576. A 9-point gap close reversal, a strategy that I teach. Look what it did. It was picture perfect. And you know what I did at the bottom, which was alerted to the Discord? I bought VIX puts. I didn't buy SPY call options. When VIX gets over $20, the stock market becomes very volatile. And there's one thing for sure, that the VIX always goes down. So once it spikes up, I get puts. I ended up selling today at market open, right? Beautiful freaking trade. I was buying puts at SPY puts at literally the low. And I don't watch SPY's chart. Just to make this clear, I'm not making watching SPY's. I don't know what happened here. I'm not watching SPY's chart and putting a setup in. I'm watching SPY's level. Okay, I'm watching the best level. I don't care about the VIX's chart. I'm watching SPY, because when SPY goes up, VIX usually goes down. When VIX goes up, the stock market's usually going down. VIX above $19, we get crazy volatility, as you can tell. We're having 5 to 10 point rips and dips, rips and drops, right? So I ended up getting VIX puts at literally towards the lows. Okay, I went 1 month out. I bought 17 strike puts, and it was phenomenal. I did very well for myself. They're almost in the money. Anyways, I ended up selling these at market open. Now that we're holding a strong floor, I'm waiting to see how we react on if it happens, right? Ideally, if CPI data comes in horrible and we get a nice drop, I am putting 6 figures in VIX puts. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be the best trade of 2025. I don't think that's going to happen because I'm more bullish on SPY, but I really want SPY to drop, right? Just so I can get even more bullish on the stock market. So keep that in mind, right? It's always if that, then this, if this, then that. So I'll give you something, but we got to wait for the confirmation. And now when we're talking about the confirmation, this is what I use the 30-minute time frame. Look at this key level, right? Massive psychological level, 580. What was your entry here, right? What was your confirmation? We had a massive sell-off through 580. Look where the 30-minute candle closed, above 580. We had a strong support. Once we broke the high of this bearish candle, we have 2 wicks of support. This was your entry, believe it or not, 581, right? 581 calls, ripped up almost 2 points. I use a 30-minute confirmation in all of my trading. Right? Sometimes I'll use a 4 hour, sometimes I'll use a daily, but like I'm a day trader, I'm a scalper. So this is what I'm paying attention to. So when I'm giving you levels or you're trading your own levels, regardless of whatever it is, I wait. Personally, wait for confirmation of the 30-minute candle. If we had this candle here through 580, I'm not touching puts. I'm not touching calls because it's going to dump. But when you get a break, and look where the candle closed. This is a wick of support. Look at the next 30-minute candle, a wick of support, right? This is what I tell everyone. I've been stressing risk management to my Discord for 2025. Like, this is the year we're going full tilt on risk management. You always want to have a 1 to 2 minimum risk to reward. So, for instance, if you're going to enter a trade and you're going to risk $200, you need to at least make 400 on that trade, right? 1 to 2. You're going to risk 2 and make 4. You get me? So that's what we got to start doing, because you guys know you stare at the charts for a long time, right? So take this in consideration. 10 trades that you take. How many do you call correctly? Honestly, like, use your own opinion, like 60 to 80 to 90% of trades, like realistically around 60 to 80%. Sorry. Okay. So if you risk $200 for 10 trades and you're correct more than you're wrong, and you have at least a 1 to 2 risk to reward, after 6 trades, you're profitable. There's so many people that will banger 1, banger 2, banger 3, all the way to 7. Crazy trades. You guys killed it. And then those 3 trades out of 10, you forget how to lose and you wipe out all your gains. You need to have a system. You need to make a system. This is why I do what I do. I teach people how to make systems and how to make the most amount of money possible and how to be a profitable day trader. I'm not promising you that I'm going to make you millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. It all comes down to what type of person you are and how serious you take this industry. But I will teach a novice person to an intermediate person how to make more money, and also teach someone who's never traded before how to be a profitable trader. That's what I do. I don't show Lambos. I don't show houses. I don't flaunt money. I don't flaunt watches occasionally, but that's just me. And this, the Daily Sniper, is the real deal. We will teach you guys how to lose less. And that's the most important part of trading, is how to lose less. So anyways, the most important levels to be watching tomorrow. Look at the chart. Look at the 30-minute chart. You guys tell me. Look at this chart. And by the way, this level right here, this yellow line, is 586. Where does it look like the best short? 586, right? When we hold 586 support or rip through it, where's it going? All the way to 589. 3-point empty pocket. So bulls, you don't need to be buying calls in any of this bullshit. You need to wait for 586 support and you're going to make 3 points, right? So until we get 586 support, you need to look for puts. First reaction of 586, look at the previous support here, right? And look how much it overextends to bounce. Look at how much it overextends through 586. This is why we don't just buy at the line. We wait for the 30-minute confirmation of a support wick, of a trend reversal bullish candle. Okay? Once we get above 586, we're probably putting in new highs. We're going to 600, in my opinion. I have nothing to back that up. It's just how the market's been going lately, and that's what I think, okay? So, bears and bulls, 586. If you're bearish, you need to short 586. If you're bullish, you're going to make a shit ton of money, because bears have been eating and a big bear trap's happening. Say I'm wrong, right? Say I have no idea what I'm talking about and I'm completely don't know what I'm talking about. Steven lost his freaking mind. 586. 586 you short. Okay, it's the make or break it level for SPY, 586. I don't use indicators. You should not use indicators. No buy, sell, all that shit. Yo, it's all junk, guys. You need to just play levels. I do this with 0 indicators. I guess moving averages are indicators, so technically I use them, but I don't buy off them. I use them for trend, okay? Other than 200 EMA, I'll buy off that and the 50 moving average. But stop crowding. Stop making trading difficult. You need to simplify trading. You need to have a chart. Look at my chart. Yes, it looks like nonsense right now, but guess what? It's only levels. I don't have a buy, sell, freaking this indicator, that indicator, my clouds, my freaking moon, the sun, whatever, right? You don't need that. I'm telling you, I do this without any of that. And I'm not knocking indicators, because I know successful people that use them. But for traders, newer traders, they're going to screw you. Learn to play levels. Learn to play support and resistances. That's the most important part, because I don't care if I'm buying calls right here, right? Where I bought calls right here, I still made money. I waited for the confirmation. I'm not buying blindly. And buying calls here, it looks scary, but I played the confirmation. You need to just play confirmation. I don't need to be in calls here. I can catch calls here. I don't need to be in puts here. I can catch puts here. You need to understand that. You don't need to get tops and bottoms. You just need to play levels and wait for the confirmation. Patience pays in this industry. 586 is the make or break it level. I do not care. If we take out the lows of today, we're going to retest the lows of Monday. If we break 575, guys, we're headed to the 560s. I want that to happen, because I'm going to make a stupid amount of money on VIX puts. I'm telling you now, I'm not a financial advisor. You can win with me or watch me win. I do not care. That is what's going to happen. That's what I'm waiting for. I want this to drop one more time, and then I'm going in heavy. I'm telling you right now. Anyways, guys, that's it. CPI data is tomorrow. Do not swing. We don't need any swing trading. This week is full of news, right? We had news today. We have news tomorrow. We have news the next day. Don't swing. Let the market settle. Let it digest. Let it confirm different areas, right? Whether we're high or low, let it validate the price, like chill out, and then we'll move forward to there. So levels to be watching, like I said, 586, make or break a level. We hold support, calls to the freaking moon. We reject 586 one more time. We're going to be testing 580 to 579. We take out the lows. We're going to be testing Monday's lows, and we're probably going to break them, to be honest, okay? Where are we going to go to the downside? Let me make this messy drawing so you guys can see. We end up taking the lows, right? When you see big levels on my chart, big lines, bigger lines on my chart, it just means that they're bigger levels, okay? 573, 571 and 570, right? This pocket right here is what I think is going to happen. We go to the downside, 563.07, the gap. Honestly, we could bounce at any one of these levels. This is why we just use levels for confirmation, right? We drop all the way down to 569. We hold 571 to support. We get a free buck out of it, right? We hold 572 support. We get a free $2 out of it. Think about it like that, okay? Play levels, play the confirmation. Don't time tops, don't time bottoms. I do this for real every single day, guys. We have since 2018, right? 7 figures. Almost every single year since 2019, I have done. I'm a construction worker. I barely passed high school. I'm not someone who went to business school, went to Harvard, come from daddy's money, mommy's money, family money, nothing. I come from absolutely nothing. If I can freaking do this, you guys can do this. This is what I do. This is my passion, to teach people. If you'd like to join, link is in the bio, and I'll see everyone tomorrow. Take care, everyone.